Forecast with Koin 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Well, lots to talk about tonight, including the first heat wave of the year. But let's start with the forecast for this evening. If you've got plans, you know there are scattered showers that have been around today. There'll be more hit and miss as we go through the evening than during the day, but they'll still be out there. 68 at 7 o'clock, 65 at 9, and 63 at 11 o'clock. So, fairly slow cool down. 61 out the door in the morning, and yes, more scattered showers. Still feeling somewhat humid at lunchtime, and 66, and scattered showers continue. Some of them could be, intense downpours in the afternoon, and 74 for a high. So we're warming a little bit, and that's the start of our warming trend, a slow start. All right, on live Doppler, lots of thunderstorms have been moving through the Seattle area in the last few minutes. Most of the action here is over the Cascades and east, and actually now over the Washington Cascades, but there's a couple of exceptions. We got this shower cell that moved out of Beaverton and is now going to cross I-5 just north of Salmon Creek, and another pretty good cell out towards Battleground and Amboy. Downpours, but so far no lightning or thunder from these, although that's possible as they slide up into the Cascades, because that's where most of the lightning has been. Even had some strikes out towards Sandy this afternoon. 7/100 of an inch of rain in Portland, 1/3 of an inch in Salem, 3/4 in Eugene, and 3/4 of an inch, actually a little more in the Dalles. So the rain totals all over the place, and that just tells you it's been another shower day. 7/100 of the inch, all that we had at Salty's along the Columbia. Our live picture there, 68 degrees, which is also the temperature in Portland right now. And it's 61 along the coast, but it's been a sandblaster kind of day. You know those? Where you're standing on the sand and you get sandblasted? You can see down here the sand just blowing around. The peak gusts at our Cannon Beach camera, 38 miles an hour today. Temperatures, 68 for a high so far in Portland. That's our current temperature, as I mentioned. 71 in Salem. Look at the 60s all over the place. These numbers are going to be radically different as we get into the weekend. Now, for now, we've got more moisture spinning our direction. And you can see the swirl out here. That's an area of low pressure that's kicking scattered showers our way. More of them come in tomorrow, even through Thursday morning, and then we shut off the tap. So tomorrow's a transition day to somewhat warmer air. Watch what happens Thursday and into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I could show you this all the way to the 4th of July. We are on the bubble between warm and hot, and I think right now the hot is going to win, and that's why I'm calling it our first heat wave of the year. Look at the weekend forecast in the Cascades. Beautiful, around 80 degrees at our mountain passes. That's incredible. In the gorge, either a hot hike or a really hot hike, depending on which day you're going. If you're headed for central and eastern Oregon, check out these numbers. I mean, we're going to be sizzling, mid-90s. If you want to cool off, well, there's only really one option this weekend. It's the coast. More clouds and temperatures around 70. So you know the coast will be packed on Saturday and Sunday. What if you're staying here in the valley? Tomorrow's our last showery day, although Thursday morning could be a few straggler showers. Then on Friday, we start the heat. Skies clear, and it's 88 for a high. I think it's a repeat on Saturday. Sunday, we're into the 90s, and that continues all the way into the middle of next week. And this is heat that is building up from the desert southwest. Places like Palm Springs, like Phoenix, they're looking at 120s in the forecast next week, while we're in the mid-90s.
So this is a heat wave.
This is the first heat wave of the year. That's
but it could be a lot worse.
It could be worse.
Maybe 120 degrees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.